Hey, happy Saturday, everybody, and it's time for part 2 of Deltarune, but first we're gonna play a little Game Boy first, as a little warm-up. Let me set the timer right now. Yeah, just 10 minutes of some Game Boy game. What are we gonna play? Hi, everybody. So, last time around we played, what, Tetris, which is somewhere down here? Yeah, there's Tetris. This time around, we'll play a little Super Mario Land. So let's see how far we can get in 10 minutes. So, last time around, we had what I would consider a full-length stream for me, that being 4 hours with a 10-minute break in the middle. And it was really amazing because this is the first time I've played Deltarune on stream. I've played chapters 1 and 2. I played chapter 1 in like 2020, and then I played chapter 2 as soon as it came out in like spring, like September, I think, of 2021. But I did not actually get to, I never played it on stream. I was worried about getting spoilers and having a backseaty chat. But, the 3rd and 4th chapters of Deltarune are coming soon. And I thought, hey, why don't I go ahead and just bite the bullet like most people and play it live. And I'll be there on the ground floor, experiencing it with everyone else. Now, one thing I do wish, if I could have my way, I would say, like, alright, Toby, could you please release Chapter 4 in 2025, and then release Chapter 4 in 2025, and then do Chapter 26 next year? Or even just a 6-month gap between, releases? Because with the way it's worked so far with Chapters 1 and 2, is that, you know, the chapter would come out, and the fandom had at least a year or two to I just absorb it, replay it a billion times, find all the secrets, analyze, speculate, theorize, you know, make all their chapter specific fan art and fanfics and musical remixes. But this time we're getting 3 and 4 in a single batch. Which is, it's kind of funny because after all this time, this is the first time that they've really, I think this is going to be this will be the first paid element of the game. I believe chapters 1 and 2 are both free. They're being considered part of the demo. I think the original plan was to hold on and have the whole rest of the game come out in one big bunch. But I guess that became implausible as the scope of the project became more clear to Toby and the team. And I think Toby specifically said, like, hey, I'm releasing it this year because, you know, COVID's been rough, and as a treat for y'all, I'm making this one free as well. Even though he said initially, like when the Chapter 1 was revealed, that the Chapter 2 would, and onward would be paid, either as a big bunch or individually or something, but... Okay. So this is actually the first time it's the first time all year I've played Super Mario Land. Super Mario Land is also the first time I think I've played this game on Nintendo Switch Online. The first time I played this game on stream, it was off of an actual cartridge using my analog pocket. And this was my first Mario game. I first played this back in '95. And because of this being my first Mario game, I was a Sega kid. I had a Game Gear and the Sonic the Hedgehog games. And due to this being my first Mario game, a lot of things that were weird and unique to this game, like the Koopa Troopas blowing up after you stomp on them, or there being, side-scrolling shooter stages in an airplane and a submarine, those were, or having the Super Ball instead of the Fire Flower, or having the 1-up heart instead of the 1-up mushroom. I guess the main problem they had with the 1-ups is that right at the end of the stage too. Yeah, in Super Mario Brothers on NES, on NES, Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, this game you would have been able to see the color difference between the 1-up mushrooms and the super mushrooms that just make you into Super Mario. Whereas in this game, I guess you would have trouble actually seeing the difference between the 1-up mushrooms and the power-up mushrooms. So they're like, okay, we'll just make it a heart. Lots of games have a heart icon as the extra life, so... You know, when I was really little, I had, and mind you, this is before you could just look online to see what a game looked like. I had but the vaguest sense of what Donkey Kong was like. Yay! Hey there, Reliet. And Reliet's saying, good afternoon, superb locomotive junction. You know, I had a friend in high school, neighborhood friend, because the Super Train Station H thing goes back well over 20 years. It's very old. But he called himself Hyper Locomotive Platform W. Oh my gosh, yeah, so I'm playing the Switch Online version of Super Mario Land for the first time. Just as, you know, a little warm-up, and I was talking about how this was my first Mario game. So a lot of the weirder elements of this that I guess would have been strange if you had played Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, or 3 on NES at the time. Well, actually, only Super Mario Bros. 1 and 2 if you were in the US. And Super in Japan, I believe this came out this came out the year after Super Mario Bros. 3 in Japan, but Super Mario Bros. 3 did not come out in North America until 1990. And yeah, the Super NES came out in 1991, like the September, I think. September or October 91, if I remember correctly. So you had this situation where you're seeing concurrent promotional material for Super Mario World and Super Mario Bros. 3 on TV at once. And Reliant's saying this is one of the few SNES era Mario games not to be overseen by Koji Kondo. It was produced by Gunpei Yokoi. By Koji Kondo, doesn't he specialize in the music? Specifically, did you mean Shigeru Miyamoto and not Koji Kondo? I know, apparently the word on the street is, this has only been coming out within the last couple of years, apparently behind the scenes, Miyamoto was explicitly not a fan of the Game Boy project. He whispered in Mr. Yamauchi's ear, trying to get it canceled specifically, and he apparently wanted nothing to do with the Game Boy initially, and that's why Gunpei Yokoi oversaw this Mario game. Really saying that the Metroid vibes are kind of noticeable. I never really thought in that context. Oh yeah, and the idea of having Princess Daisy instead of Princess Toadstool, as she would have been known at the time I first played it. I didn't think twice about it. I'm like, okay, the princess is Daisy. And plus, I had seen the Super Mario Brothers movie before I had played this game. So the idea of the princess being named Daisy really wasn't something that I was caught off guard by. I didn't know that Mr. Miyamoto, I didn't know that Miyamoto admitted to having a gambling problem in his earlier life. That's interesting. I wonder. I know he kind of like I know for a long time he was still smoking cigarettes, and it's like I was kind of a thing. Like, I remember like in the early 2000s where the vibe I got was he made it known that he smoked to discourage people from smoking. But it's not something that, like, Nintendo wanted widely publicized or discussed either. But then the whole, like tobacco use culture in Japan is very different compared to the US, so a lot of moving parts here. Now, I very rarely, as a kid, like in the 90s, if I made it past World 2 and actually got to the submarine stage, it was a big enough deal that I had a huge adrenaline rush while I was playing the submarine stage. And it's not so much the fact that I wasn't that good at games, but I think it's almost more the fact that, how would I put this, that my gameplay sessions were often so short because I'd often be playing in the backseat of my parents' car or something. Doggone. Meanwhile, I'd often be playing in the backseat of my parents' car. Now, this was my first Mario game, so I didn't know that you were supposed to collect the flowers. When the flower came up, I thought that was just like a little Easter egg. Not that I knew the phrase Easter egg at the time, but I was like, oh wow, flower, it's bad to step, mushrooms are food, so I collect that. but it's bad to step on flowers. So I'm not going to touch the flower. So I didn't know until my brother had to show me that you could collect the flower and get the Super Ball power up. Now, Reliot's saying in chat that in Japan smoking is similar to coffee or gum. It's just something people do, like smoking is the same as a trait of being a delinquent or a punk, like in the U.S. But it's kind of funny, like I remember, for instance, the character in Fooly Cooly, the main character's older brother's like girlfriend, I believe she's homeless. Like, the way her smoking was depicted gave a sort of context of being like sort of like this vagrant, rough, you know, teenager that I thought was kind of odd at the time, specifically in the context of what Reliot's mentioning here. Alright, so we made it to World 2 too. Yeah, so let's say if I had 10 minutes to play, and mind you, I'm probably playing... Nah, I don't remember getting to World 2 being a big deal. But I guess with the limit, if I had 10 minutes to play this game... Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go on a rampage through Easter Island until the invincibility runs out. Now, of course, the invincibility here is just a trap to encourage you to rush through this part of the stage. Okay, that's about enough. I've had enough of this. Okay, so let's switch to our main layout. Now, yeah, Mia Mimi. Yes, I have not watched Fooly Cooly since like 2004 at the latest. But yeah, we're gonna get on to our main game. Yeah, and even the closest to a revisit to Sarasaland was just the fact that Tatanga was featured as a character, a regular boss in Super Mario Land 2, which I never beat. I got all the way to Wario's Castle when I was playing that, I don't know, a couple of years ago already. Wowie wow. But, so we're going to go on to, we're at File 2. We're playing on File 2. There we go. Asu. That's like me. Not what I named the avatar, but what I named myself was Asu. And really it's saying yeah. Oh, really it's saying she wasn't homeless. She hung out by a bridge, under a bridge by her house because her dad was an alcoholic. For some reason, even at, you know, I wonder how, I gotta say something. I watched it subtitled initially. The quality of the English language dub for Fooly Cooly is got to be like 10 to 15 years ahead of its time in terms of the localization quality and the voice acting quality. But then that game, I think that was that dub, the dub of Fooly Cooly was the only dub that company ever did somehow. And I just remember one time in particular, they're talking about cartoon cats. And they mention, like Tom from Tom and Jerry and Doraemon. And I'm like, that's a good... Or there was one reference to, like, this obscure Japanese, like, soft drink. And they returned it into a Crystal Pepsi reference. Just little things like that. Yeah, and really it's saying it was part of the wave of anime that wasn't DBZ or Pokemon that tried to take the acting seriously. Oh yeah, well, I think there was at least one Gundam reference even aside from... And it's funny, that was a Gainax anime, if it's even pronounced that way. I'd never heard anyone say it out loud before. And didn't they do a lot of the animation on Char's counterattack? With, you know, those infamous, you know, quality meme moments where... the cockpit of Char Sazabi mecha is like the size of a basketball in the hands of Amuro's new Gundam. And it makes it out like the Sazabi was like twice the size of the perfect Chiong, when it's actually basically just the size of a normal mobile suit with a head-mounted cockpit. And the dad was prop culture and journalists made references to Gundam, Lupin the Third, etc. And to be fair, Gundam and Lupin had already had dubs in the US at that point, so the references wouldn't have been lost, yeah. Wow, this... Okay, I gotta remember my voices I had set up, so... Wow, this is cool! I've never been on such a big team. What is this voice? I know Toby Fox said that his inspiration for writing Lancer was like Pokey/Porky Minch from Mother/Earthbound. I've never been on such a big team before. I'm verging into this Paul Rubens thing. Don't you have a legion of various guys? Yeah, but my dad forced me to my dad forced them to listen to me. So they don't actually like me very much. Why don't you don't need those clowns anymore. Just chill with us. Aye. What? I've got to get back into that. I should have reviewed my VOD footage. And yes, for some reason, they're walking sprites for Lancer, but for some reason Toby decided to just have him slide along without animating. Man, I'm still hungry. It's like nothing I eat here matters. Should have stolen my money for the bake sale, I guess. I was thinking of baking a cake later. What's the catch? You have to stop making fun of me for one. Pass. Alright. Look, Susie, a candy tree! Hell yeah. Damn, the last piece is too high to reach. Worry not, Susie. I have a special transformation for times like this. Really? Watch and learn, team. That stock explosion sound effect. All you did was put your hands on the ground. Hey, don't act so jealous. Got it. Ooh, tell me what it tastes like. Huh? You haven't had it before? No, I mean, I always wondered what it's like, but I'm not allowed to pick it for myself. Okay, what is this, like, 20XD6 Homestar voice I am giving Homestar? I'm giving Lancer right now. Alright? And it was Rousey that had, like, this sort of, like, dorky, nasally voice. Okay. Well, you tell me what it tastes like. You're giving it to... I thought you were hungry. And I'm doing the Paul Rubens thing with I mean, I go between, like, I bounce back and forth between Paul Rubens and, like, 20XD6 Homestar with Lancer right now. I changed my mind. Ho ho ho, Candy joins the team. Alright already. Okay. And we can't even access them. What's it taste like? Yum yum yum. It tastes like friendship. Aw. What's that taste like? Like my teeth are disintegrating. That's actually bad. Now, does Susie have, like, pica or something? Or is this just a thing that her monster species just sort of does? Eating inappropriate and typically inedible things. Haha, yeah, but thank you for sharing. You're a good friend. Well, you too, I guess. And they're with us, but we only have 3 slots in our party menu. Actually, I want to check on their status right now. Rousey, attack 10, defense 4, magic, question mark, guts 1, fireball. Fluffiness is 1 fluffy cotton ball, I guess. Kindness 100, magic 7, defense 2. They both have defense 2, but Susie has way more attack. Azurest is saying, happy Saturday. Hey there, Azurest. Hello to you. Thanks for dropping in. If you're busy and can't stick around, I understand. But, yeah, we played Super Mario Land for 10 minutes, and now we're playing Deltarune, picking up where we left off. And, Mean Girl, level 1 Mean Girl won't do anything but fight. Level 1 Lonely Prince, Dark World Being has no subjects. Level 1 Leader commands the party with various acts. Just walking along with you... Just walking along with you guys feels nice, like I'm doing something important. That's because you're alongside the Lightners, Lancer. Our purpose, Darkner's purpose, is to assist them. It's the only way we can feel truly fulfilled. Really? But my dad hates Lightners. He wants to... Does your dad seem happy? I'm not sure. I got it. I needed to review my voices and practice a bit before I picked up. Hey, let's ditch the weird purpose talk. And the whole purpose thing and finding fulfillment in serving a creator might have some interesting implications on the religious elements of this game. I'm interested to see where they're going. There are some things that people thought that they were going with this. And by the way, unfortunately, I'm getting back into the groove of streaming. I forgot to activate my ads right before I went live. But hey, let's ditch the weird purpose talk. You're probably just glad you ate a weird berry. Yeah, I'm still boost from the juice. I mean, look, I'm not from here, and hanging out like this, I also feel kind of, happy. Happy. Psh, nah. Maybe. Ooh. Yeah, this is something Undertale did well in a couple of memorable moments too, where you'd have these panorama shots of a castle or some other locale in the distance. Look, everyone, we can see the castle. Yes, that's where I live. Me and my dad. What's that black thing emerging from the top? I've never criticized the writing in Deltarune before. I would feel more like Susie would say, what's that black thing coming out of the top? Emerging from the top is a bit, I don't know, it just doesn't seem her way of communicating and carrying herself. That's the fountain, Susie. If we can get there, you and Chris will finally be able to go home. Geez, took long enough. Chris, Lancer, let's go. You know, let's see, how long... I wonder if we're meant to assume that this takes place in real time, such as it were. Yeah, I guess it does, because they leave in the afternoon, they leave during, like, probably around 10 or 11 during the school day, or maybe 9, they get back that afternoon. Spoilers. So, I don't think it's a Narnia-type thing where, Azareth is saying, yeah, wonky talking arising from her mouth. Yeah, I don't think it's a Narnia-type thing, or a Digimon Adventure 01 type thing, where hours or weeks or years in one world is only like a few moments' time in the real world. I don't think it's like that. Are you sure there isn't another way home? The fountain's being guarded right now. If you try to go there, you might get hurt and... What? Come on, Lancer. No one's gonna beat a team like us. If anyone gets in our way, all we gotta do is crush them. But what if you had to fight? Everybody bleeds, right? Don't worry about it. Whoever it is, they'll be cold on the ground before you can blink. Yeah, I don't know if Darkners die like that. Because monsters don't die by... They don't die like humans. Monsters in Undertale die by going into sort of a coma state for a while, called having fallen down. Then they sort of dissolve into a pile of dust. Whereas humans just die like humans in our own worlds. Monsters in the light world of the Deltarune universe, we're not quite sure what goes on with them. I know they do not contain blood, because we'll meet a character who asks Chris if it hurts to be made out of blood, but whoever it is, they'll be cold. Okay, anyway. But Susie, what? I think I need to go. Huh? When are you gonna be back? Never. Uh-oh. Hey, wait a second, Lancer. Why are you acting so weird? Susie, wait! And Chris has nothing to say because they're mute. Okay. The Lightners are approaching the castle. Get them! So you gotta dodge these projectiles, or else we'll lose HP. Oh, doggone. Okay. Almost made it off the screen. I think I'm overthinking this. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Lancer! Hey, what are you doing? We've cornered them. Wait! You poor Lightners. We were told to keep you in prison for eternity. Too bad. Would have loved to see you guys punished. Ha ha ha. I'm guessing he's implying real punishment would have been them getting killed. Ow! Well, this is a fine how do you do, isn't it, Chris? Imprisoned for eternity. That sounds like it might take a while. And Susie, where's Susie? We have to find her, Chris, before she gets hurt. Or, hurt someone else. Maybe there's something we could escape with in here. So let's check our status. Level 1 leader commands a party with various acts. There's a crack in the wall. What could be inside? It's more wall. There's some moss in the corner. Life cannot exist without consuming. Even the moss drinks water. Perpetuate the cycle of existence. Perpetuate or do not. Perpetuate. This whole do not thing. It has this sort of infamous or nefarious or unsettling implication throughout Deltarune. It's going to be interesting to see where they go with that. Perpetuate. You ate the moss. Tastes mossy. Your HP was mossed out. So our HP... Huh. Okay. I was confused as to... I never tried to find my character's HP outside of battle before, so it was tricky trying to figure out where it was. If you saw me acting weird in the menus, that's what that was. Alright. So. Yeah, I think we just talked to Rouse at this point, if I remember correctly. I've watched a bunch of Let's Plays, but actually doing it myself for the first time in a number of years is interesting. Chris, this might seem like a bad situation, but I know you could figure something out. Chris, why don't you look around some more? It's a metal door. You rattled the bars. It's no use. These shackles seem oddly fashionable. Take them. Take. Iron shackle was put in your armor, so we could add a new armor for Chris. Okay. Is this better than the one we've got? Our defense goes from 10 to 11, so we might as well swap it out. So, Chris, what did you find? What's all that green stuff around your mouth? 2 minutes in jail and you've already started eating moss. You even put on prison shackles, so, you look like a prisoner for life. So you couldn't find anything. Well, Chris, let's not give up hope just yet. But, if we don't make it for some reason, then I just wanted to say, I'm glad I was able to meet. Hey, idiots, can you shut up? I'm trying to concentrate. Yeah, that sprite of, like, Rouse is, like, priceless. Is this Susie? Where are you? I don't know, prison? Seriously, though, I'm out of my cell. I sweet-talked the warden into giving me the keys. Susie, really? How? I invited him to visit the trash can. Anyway, now there's a puzzle in the way. Okay, solve it, Susie. I don't do puzzles. Hey, how about we just sit tight and wait for Lancer? He lives in the castle. He's bound to come save us. Why don't Chris and I help you solve the puzzle? Look, I don't need your help. But, if you said what to do out loud, you know, I wouldn't stop you. Chris, tell Susie what to do. Now, in universe, this is very interesting because what we've got here is Rousey and Chris in a different room separated by a stone wall from Susie. Chris using the heart, the soul, that is, you know, our interface icon thing, but also, you know, we use it to dodge attacks in battle, is our icon thing here. And Chris is somehow able to tell Susie what to do accurately. But add a spade, add a diamond, add a spade, swap. Heh! Okay. I had a sense of what I was doing, but I didn't expect to get it on the first try. Oh, wait, no, okay, never mind. Okay, I don't... Looks like I don't know what to do after all. Okay. Oh, we just have to match those three. Okay. Okay, so... No. So it goes club, diamond, club, diamond. Okay, so... Okay, so we need diamond... No. Okay, this is confusing. Okay. Yeah, I'm sincerely... Enough resets. I'm doing the puzzle myself. Okay, I won't, but... Okay. Okay, so we need... So, alright. So, spade and diamond. No, so spades... And a diamond. Okay. We swap twice. Now add... There we go. Okay. It took... it's weird. You have to think around how the game wants you to do it. Yeah, we did it. Great. Now come and free us. Alright. Now, here's something very interesting. Thanks for helping her, Chris. She appreciates it. ... Chris, are you worried about Susie? Yes. Well, regardless of how you feel, I don't think it would hurt to take a moment, close your eyes, and think about what she's doing now. And so we don't have control of Susie. She's just going to do whatever, and the scenario is going to progress without us controlling her. Alright, out of the cell. Where to next? We could tell her with the heart to go left or right. But I can't... Huh, Chris? Did you say something back there? I can't hear them anymore. I'll just go this way. Cartoony pair of eyes like, you know, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Well, that's a dead end. That's Lancer's voice. Damn, not another one of these. Maybe I should go back and ask Chris. And make sure they... Lancer. I'll just do it myself. understand? They have to stay in... What voice? They have to stay in their cells. The Lightners can't be allowed to escape, especially the purple one. Lancer? It's Susie! What are you doing here? I'm gonna go more for the Porky Minch voice, which doesn't mean anything because Porky Minch has never had a canonical voice, but Lancer, Chris and Rousey are still locked up. I know. I was the one who told my troops to put you down there. To keep you down here forever. Aw. Lancer, you wanted to get rid of us? I thought we were a team. I can explain, Susie. Nah, it's fine. It's fine, actually. You don't have to say anything. I get it. I get it, you know? Why would anyone really want to be my friend anyway? Susie, that's not... Shut up. But... Shut up. Oh my gosh. We haven't seen Scary Susie in a while. Get out of my way. Did you hear me? Get out of my way. No. Did you not hear me? Man, I tried to warn you. So, don't expect me to feel guilty when they have to clean you off the floor. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hey, want to see what happens to traitors? Susie's just doing whatever, and I'm controlling the soul. Now, what a lot of players do is try to take damage to avoid Susie hurting him. 262 damage, gee whiz. Yeah, I'm gonna sincerely now, notice something interesting here that Toby Fox has pointed out himself. The heart, the soul that we use to damage the attack, to avoid the damage attacks, it is coming from off screen from the direction of where Chris is at. So this is very specifically Chris's soul, and that somehow or another that's very important to this game's intentions and emotional fabric. I'll kill you. What is that? There's something like peeking out of the upper right corner. Get it? I'll kill you. Huh. Well, first off, Lancer's like making it impossible to it looks like there's something in the upper right corner like that the soul is emerging out of, and I've watched a lot of Deltarune videos. I've never saw anyone point that out before. Very interesting. Just had to take a sip from my invisible water bottle. You know, because the thing about my water bottle is that it's blue, and I have blue keyed out for my backdrop here, so it appears as invisible on screen. Yeah, like it's impossible to take damage at this point. Wait, why aren't you fighting back? Rad music, by the way. You think I care? If you just want to lie down and die, you're making it easy for me. This guy seems to have several thousand HP at this point with all the hundreds of damage we've dealt. Alright, that's enough. If you really want to die so much, then die! Miss. Susie, you missed. I I don't want to kill you, man. Just move, please. But Susie, if I let you guys go, then you and my dad will fight, and you'll kill each other. At least if you stay here, neither of you will get hurt. Then I won't kill him. Promise. Me and him, we'll just, talk it out peaceful style, you know? I don't think my dad would like that. Hey, Lancer, come on. We're a team, right? Nothing can stop us, fighting or not, alright? Yeah, you're right. We might as well try. I can help too. I'll go talk to my dad, ripen him up. Hey, now we're getting somewhere. I'll head over right now. Susie? Yeah. Are we still friends? Huh? Of course. I mean, if you want to be. Whew, see ya. How am I gonna get past his dad like that? Come on, I'll figure something out. So that's why. Okay, Chris? So, it seems like we'll see more of this in Chapter 2. But it seems like they're diverting the player's attention to other characters so that Rousey can talk to Chris without me. Without me, the player. Because me being the person that is in control of the soul inside Chris, our main character, is part of this game's lore. And the implications of that we're not sure of yet. Hey. Susie, you came to save us. I knew you had the heart of a hero, Susie. Yeah, don't push your luck. Chris and Rousey join the party. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, now this is interesting. Oh, level 1 leader. Now Susie, now her status instead of level 1 mean girl is level 1 dark knight. Does damage using dark energy. Yeah, rudeness is 99, crudeness is at 100, guts are at 2 now. Guts is non-existent. It's not even 0, it's just non-existent. Alright. Yeah, even I got arrested, and I'm just a pair of eyes. What's the world coming to? Yeah, so of course the joke is, it looks like, oh, there's some, being or creature inside the bars that is obscured by the darkness, but no, that creature is just an actual pair of eyes. Thanks for inviting me. This trash can's really great. I apologize for the inconvenience earlier. Where was the other cell? Yeah, it wasn't... Yeah, I have no idea. Logistics of this are a little funny, but... Ah, save points. Yeah, if I didn't stop where I stopped last time, this would have been the point where I would have, So... Whoa. We are 3 former kings. We beg you, free us. Once all 4 of us ruled together, but when the night appeared, everything changed. Oh, my diamonds, my jewels, you must tell me if they're all right. Oh. I was arrested for making a puzzle without a license. I'll never make another word search, promise. I am golden... Wait. These Oh, I didn't realize the wagons were characters. Are you enjoying the show? Oh ho, I'm just the cage. No one talks to me. I'm Golden Sam. Okay. Since I didn't want to fight you guys, I got locked up. How can I? You guys seem way nicer than the king. It's tough being the fourth cage. Hey, it's the original Starwalker. This jail is pissing me off. I'm the original Starwalker. Us animals used to be alone in these cages. Now everyone's here. So many new people. We wish we can go back to the good old days when it was just us in these filthy cages. Huh. I remember I had like a Smurfs like circus train set with a few cars and a locomotive. Somehow the locomotive got lost. And this is before I was born. This had to be from the 80s. It's nothing I knew from when I had... Well, it's something I received as a kid. It was just always there as a hand-me-down toy. Alright, this lift should take us out of here. Now, it might take a while, so... Get comfy, everyone. Huh. Hey, Ralsei. You know? Hey, Ralsei. You know Lancer's dad, the king? You know what? You know Lancer's dad, the king? Yes. When we meet him, you think we'll have to hurt him? Susie? I mean, I could easily smash him, but... You guys, I know that's not really your thing. You're more about, like, groveling like total losers. And I was thinking maybe I could do that too? Susie, you mean you want to try... Susie, you mean you want to try acting? Well, Susie, we'd be happy if you acted with us. And don't worry, we'll be there to help you. You won't have to figure it out by yourself. Sure, alright. Hey, Ralsei. Susie? Are you still gonna make those cakes? Well, will you still... Will you... Oh, excuse me, wrong voice. Well, will you stop making fun of me? Well, if I have to, I guess. Then I'll bake you as many as you like, alright? Yeah, like you can make that many, dude. Well, this is our stop. Hey, Chris, wait a sec. You know, I'm starting to realize it'll be easier for us to get out of here if we all get along a bit more. So next time we fight an enemy, if you tell me what to do, I'll listen to you. But you know, don't tell me anything stupid, or I'll be back to smashing heads, alright? Chris, I'm counting on you, okay? Susie joined the party for real. Now let's check the status. I'm in Dark Knight. Alright, so for reasons that are a little meta, I want to make a new save file there for personal reasons. Reasons having to do with the production of later streams of mine. But so I just want to copy over this save file. Choose the one to copy. Choose the target for the reflection. Okay. I never copied a file before. What does erase do? Truly erase it. Yes. Then it will be destroyed. Erase. It was as if it was never there at all. The division is complete. This has got to have some kind of deep implications. Now it's funny. I've already spent more time playing Chapter 1 than I did on my initial playthrough of the, because that top file is my Chapter 1 playthrough file. And it's very interesting. Yeah, we gotta mash through all this text. Yeah. Alright. Alright, you're just gonna mash through all this text. There we go. Hey Chris, wait a sec. Chris, I'm counting on you, okay? Whew. Susie joined the party for real. Okay. Where will you ride the elevator to? We have prison B1, floor 1F, and question mark. Everyone's back with us again, even though that's clearly not what happened. So this is sort of, it's not a deep secret, but it's meant to be very easily overlooked. So this motif right here, there'll be a few notes. Like there's this musical motif related to certain characters that's very, we'll learn what it means. We don't know what it means yet. It's like this whole motif is like the punchline to a joke we haven't been told yet, and it's very tantalizing. So let's talk to whatever's behind these bars. Boo-hoo! Okay, what voice am I gonna do for this character? I know who this character is and what they're like. Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, you-hee-hee. So lonely, lonely, lonely I be. But lo, 3 visitors standing inside. Who are you few? Nice to meet you. I'm Rousey. This is Chris and... So, what the hell are you doing in there? I'm innocent, innocent. I just wanted to play a game. But the boring kings found such fun to be a trouble. As punishment, they craved to imprison my body. But I'm fast, clever. They lost the chase and locked up their entire race. Building a prison around the whole world, now I'm the only free one. Huh? Free? You're clearly the one behind bars. Things don't seem such from here, Lightners. Huh. I'm interested that he called these 3 collectively Lightners. Huh. Well, that doesn't sound like you need any help then. That is unso. I grow lonely in my little freedom. So shall you play a game with me? Me? I'll show you what it means to be free. Play a game? Do not play a game. Play a game. Find the key and I'll let you be free. Free. The key is hidden from the eyes. The old shopkeeper knows a secret. Ooh, and he heard a creepy little tone. We've advanced the plot in some way. But for now... let's, prison floor 1F. We're inside Card Castle. Okay. And this is the front door, way to the front door. Yes, it is. Ah. It's a door. Will you go? Let's go to the bake sale. We need to talk to the shopkeeper, see what they have to say. I have to remember what my Sham voice was. No. This is actually, no, we were not. The bake sale. No, the bake sale's the wrong place. We were at the edge of the forest. No, we're at the field. The door opened. There we go. Hee hee. Welcome, travelers. Let's, what can we buy? What kind of junk you got? Sell items. Oh, okay, so that's 100. You think I want that? Okay, dark candy. Let's, actually... let's buy, and we'll buy... Wait. We could sell armor. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. We can sell the... We don't need weapons. We could buy... Let's see what we can buy. Dark candy. So that's 40. Yeah, the burger's 70. Oh, defensive charm. It would be... Let's buy a couple of these. Take your... See you again, or not. Yeah, I'm leaning towards a bit of a... Let me think. How would I describe this? Like a Sterling Holloway meets James Earl Jones kind of voice. Deep yet androgynous-y. Let's see, but anyway, so how do I equip people? Okay. No, okay, equipment, there we go. That's Chris. Wait, so... Oh, she won't give it back to me. That's funny. So, okay. So you could give them multiple of the same. There's defense 1 and 2. Okay. Alright, let's see you again, or not. Alright. Let's give Ralse. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually... Yeah, Ralse actually gives things back. That's interesting. I never noticed that... Yeah, I don't think I ever messed with the armor system in... But we want to buy some... Okay. Let's talk. Talk about yourself, Liners King. Strange prisoner. Ah, what are you talking about? A prisoner with an odd manner? No, you couldn't possibly be talking about him. I see. After all the trouble I went through to lock him up, you want to release him? Now that you mention it, it would be troublesome if he was left alone. Yes, perhaps it's better that you heroes dealt with him now. After all, it's not as if whatever happens will matter in the end. Perhaps a little chaos might be fun. So then, take this. Broken key A was added to your key items. If you're so driven, find the other 2 pieces and get someone to fix them. I'll even give you a hint. Walk where the stars don't shine. Anyhow, if you succeed, come back here and tell me. Good luck. If you call this luck, no, it's more like a curse. I know I went... Okay, so we already got the key piece B. I accidentally discovered it. I'm just gonna look up a player's guide real quick. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, I thought this might have been it, but I didn't want to waste a bunch of time going there if it turned out not to be it. Wait. So. Okay, we're heading this way. Okay, we have to go up. S flatter. Yeah, ordered Susie to flatter all the enemies. Can't believe my bozo teammates have a thing for weaklings like you. Face my diamond cutter. Okay, so we can spare now. Oh boy, is it convenient being able to spare 3 characters in one turn. Smorgasbord. Okay. Lord Susie to flatter all the enemies. Can't believe my bozo teammates wanted to fight someone like you so much. We're friends now. Wow. I did not realize that. Wait a second. Okay. Okay. So we need... Okay, so... Okay. Okay, so we need to do... okay. So, okay, so... Okay, I see. Okay, I get it. No. No, so, okay. Okay, so I need to have diamonds, hearts, spades, and clubs. So hearts, diamonds. I'm just gonna save us a bunch of time and just look up. Okay, Deltarune key puzzle. Okay.
How to find all of the jewel key.
Okay. Okay. Diamond swaps. Okay, okay, I'm glad I looked this up. I would have spent the next 10 minutes and it wouldn't have been fun. Okay. So, diamond swap. No. Okay. So, diamond swap. Diamond. Spade. Swap. Spade. Okay, there we go. Alright. I just saved like 10 minutes that would not have been very entertaining. You open the treasure chest. Inside was the broken key C. You put the broken key C in your key items. Alright, we've got all the key pieces. Now let's go back to the door. Now I have to go to the bake sale, is where Malleus is, so... bake sale. The door opened. Well, I am the smith Malleus. I can fix anything. Weapon, armor, I could even fix you. Well, what'll it be? Fix item. Huh? That key is seething with energy. You must let me fix it. Hoo-ha! Let's feel my technique. The broken key parts were fixed beyond recognition. The broken key parts became the prison key. This key has a terrible energy coming from it. Please understand that I only fixed it, so that you will never have to use it. That makes no sense. But we're definitely saving. It's a door. Where will you go? The bake sale. No, the castle. Yeah, just head straight up to the front door. Rudin Rangers came sparkling into view. Okay. Compliment. And... yeah, we can't. We'll just defend. He told Susie to compliment the enemy. Are you serious? What good can I say about someone trying to kill us? Aw, Susie, if you're stuck, why not try saying something you wish someone would say to you? You are unbanned from Freehand Sandwich Day. No one ever said that to me before. Glimmer, glamour. Whee. Yeah, they were totally serious. Okay. No, we want to have comment the other one. Have Chris spare the first one. There we go. Susie complimented the enemy. Nice, you guys look like you're gonna kill me. Susie spared Rudin Ranger. No one ever said that to me before. Multiple... shit. Okay, there we go. Rudin Ranger pledges allegiance. Yeah, I could defend. You won. You got 0 XP and 107 dark dollars. Alright, back to the creepy mystery level. Yeah, there we go. I've never done this before, so... I was thinking of doing this closer to the final boss, but you might as well do it now, because I believe for defeating him non-violently, we will get a very good piece of armor that'll help us through the rest of the game. And, I'm using the corded version of the SN30 Pro, by the way, in case anyone's wondering what I'm playing with. Yoo-hee-hee, the key, a marvelous fun is about to break free. Won't you let yourself outside? Yusuke. You put the door key in front of the door. Ah. The door key created a door. For after literal years of watching other people do this, now I'm finally doing it myself. So this is... Hee hee, visitors, now we can play! Then after you, I can play with everyone else too. So what are we playing exactly? Oh, it's just a simple numbers game. When your HP drops to 0, you lose! So that's the kind of game you want to play, huh? Then I gotta warn you. You're dealing with a couple of sharks. Ooh-hee-hee, shark to shark, I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, let the games begin! Incoming music hype, everyone. Just warning you in advance. So this song revolves around this motif that is like the punchline to a joke we haven't been told yet. This right here. Oh no, it doesn't kick in yet. Let the games begin. This right here. Yeah.
Metamorphosis. I can do anything. I can do anything. Chaos, chaos. Oh, 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 oh. Metamorphosis. can do anything. I can do anything. I can do anything.
Wait a second. Was I on mute for like the last 5 minutes somehow? Was I on mute for like the last 5 minutes? Will I persist? Yes. I just looked and my microphone was on mute, and I don't know why. Okay. Where will I ride the elevator to? Yeah, we're gonna go back to... We're selling... Yeah, I'm thinking... I'll be honest, when I held on to those burgers, it was with post-game stuff in mind, and we're not post-game yet. We still have got an entire dungeon. You could hear the game. I was talking and providing commentary almost that entire time, and I had the microphone on mute. At least that music is pretty hype. That motif, da na 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 na. That is like the punchline to a joke we haven't been told yet. As we'll see in the chapter 2 and surely the chapters to follow, whenever that motif appears, it means something. Something we don't quite know what it is yet, and it's very interesting. Like, Toby, I've heard people say that, like, Toby's games are just a delivery system for his music. Really. Like, it's really interesting. But, we're gonna go to the field, yes. We're gonna sell those, I'm gonna sell... no, we're not gonna sell them. We're gonna sell dark candy. Yes. I'm gonna buy dark burgers. Alright. Got a couple extra good healing items. And that's better. Now let's go back and fight this guy again. Let's go to the castle. Yeah, in about a half hour I'll do my midstream break. Alright. Okay. 4. No, we go to the question mark 4. Actually, I'm gonna change. Nah. Thinking of changing my. But card castle. Yeah, let's save and go on in and take our third attempt at this. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be defending starting out.
Chaos, chaos.
Chaos, chaos, catch me if you can. Oh shucks. I should not be taking that much damage on that attack. It's embarrassing that I'm already getting bamboozled that hard. Okay. 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 Wait, so... Are you supposed... Okay. We can't use... We can't make him tired because Ralsei's down, so... Chris used the Heart's Donut. My heart goes out to all you sinners. Alright. There we go. More like that, please. Okay. Okay, Joe will get more to it. Let's make the Devil's Knife. No. Normally that attack... Normally the scythes don't give me that much trouble. Okay. Yeah, let's use the spin cake. And magic heal prayer. To Susie. These curtains are really on... I've never... Oh. Oh, shucks. Okay. Ralsei keeps dying. Okay. Which is not convenient. Use the Dark Burger on Ralsei.
Chaos, chaos.
Alright. The air crackles with freedom. Now. Susie spun something around Jewel's next attack. Weakened. Jewel became more tired. Pip, pip, let's ride the carousel game. Okay. Okay, I'm figuring out these attacks. We don't have enough to... Ralsei is the most in need of... Yeah. Actually, let's have Susie defend and Ralsei use heal prayer on himself. Oh wait, darn it! I forgot Chris was gonna heal Ralsei. He could have. Darn it! Now Chris is down. We have to heal them. Okay. Yeah, let's use the Revive Mint. on Chris is... Yeah, if I managed my healing better last turn, we'd be in much better shape now.
I can do anything.
Hard times, I can do anything. Okay. Is that a reference to the fact that he's a Joker card? Okay. The world is spinning, spinning. Okay, we need... That's interesting that we need... Huh. It's interesting that we need Susie and Ralsei up to do that thing that makes them more tired. Because that's the thing that's eventually going to let us heal to win, I think. Okay. Okay. Darn it. Okay. Okay.
I can do anything. I can do anything.
Okay. No, we don't have enough to do the hypnosis. Darn it. And Ralsei will use heal prayer on themselves. Okay. It's all too much fun. Ooh! Someone's down. Okay, doggone. And here's something interesting. When Ralsei is knocked out, he collapses into an empty pile of clothing, whereas Chris and Susie actually kind of faint. Like, what is Ralsei's deal? Is this a Darkner thing? Is Ralsei even a Darkner? Or, like, I don't know. Too many questions. Kalakaboy is saying, happy Saturday. They're at the Buddhist Japanese church enjoying their Hanamatsuri festival. Okay. So is that like an annual thing? I don't know about Hanamatsuri. I don't know anything about that, honestly. But yeah, we're fighting the secret boss of chapter 1, who's even tougher than the actual final boss of the chapter. Yeah, we're out of healing items.
I can do anything.
Oh, doggone. Alright, we just barely survived that. Yeah, all I could do at this point is defend. Doggone. Ah. I think this is attempt 4. Okay.
Chaos, chaos.
Alright, so we died. Oh, come on. That was lame. I should not have been taking that much damage. Okay, so 1. There's something. There's a. Okay, Kalakaboy saying it's a festival for the Buddha's birthday. Alright. Alright. So Now, I can use heal prayer on. My hearts go out to all you sinners. Oh no. Okay, that did not go well. Alright. Yeah, time for spin cake. And metamorphosis. Oh, come on. Now, how about, so, let's do it to Chris. I'll say, yeah, so use the Heartstone on Chris. Brelse uses the Dark Burger. Nor, actually no. Susie uses the Revivement on Chris. Brelse uses the Dark Burger. Or actually the Heart's Donut on Susie. Susie, okay. Oh, right, great, that worked out great. Okay. I accidentally wasted a turn. I feel like the closest I come was my first time around because I didn't take any hits in that first turn. Okay. No, you could use... No, I already used the Revivement, so... And on themselves, or else you can use Heal Prayer. Oh, come on. Okay. For the first time in a long time, you have the opportunity to do this.
I can do anything.
Okay, you just barely survived that. Yeah, having fun? Join the club. Okay. This is an attack we're pretty good at. No. Okay. Okay. %32% of their HP? Huh.
I can do anything.
Oh, come on. I just brought him back. Keep spinning the world around. Ah! Will you persist? Yes. In about 20 minutes, we'll do our midstream break. Yeah, let's defend, get some, our TP up. Chaos, chaos, catch me if you can. I got so distracted. Hold on. I just need to check and see if... No, 8.49. 8.49 what? Don't worry about that. I just need some water. Ah, good. Okay. And have Susie use that revive mint on Rouse. My hearts go out to all you sinners. Alright, roll the spinning. No, we want it. We don't have... You know, it's so frustrating because we don't have enough. No, actually, we're going to use our... No. Yeah, we'll use it on Chris. They're going to be alright next turn. They'll defend. You know, so Relze is on himself. Okay. Alright, I'm starting to understand that attack more and more. No, okay. Okay. Yeah. Might as well get our TP up with some defense. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. Yeah, sorry. I just saw that Collectaboy redeemed Sodor lore reading, and that distracted me, and I took a whole bunch of HP. So Sodor lore reading, we're just gonna have to switch over to the appropriate layout. And I believe, there we go. That's more like it. We've got a minute of reading of deep lore from the world of Thomas the Tank Engine and friends. So now I just got it. Hold on. Excuse me. That's not what we need. Now where is... Oh wait. Okay. There we go. Can you tell it's been... Can you tell I haven't done this all year? I only just today got this set up to work for the first time on your streaming PC. Here's a classic that some I think have already heard before, but Kildane. And yes, this is all actual lore from Thomas the Tank Engine. Kildane, originally Keely Dane, the Church of the Devil, an allusion to the circle of standing stones on the plateau above the village. There is a local legend, with no historical foundation, that a bloody battle was fought here against a party of Danes. This is a tale reserved for English visitors only. No one else would swallow it. Since the building of the railway, Kildane has virtually become a suburb of Kronk. An hourly service of trains is provided, which becomes half-hourly at peak periods. 4 passenger trains a day, each way, continue the journey up the branch to Peel Godred, hauled by electric locomotives. Huh. You know, I've seen some material saying that passenger services on the Peel Godred branch were done by electric multiple units, but here they're mentioning that the trains are carriages pulled by electric locomotives. I know the freight trains are pulled by electric locomotives. Alright. And as far as the actual Thomas stuff that everyone knows in the stories in the old television episodes, James brought his troublesome trucks there. Henry had his accident here. Wow. Was not aware of that. Toby stops here to fill up with water, but has moved on. He runs dry before reaching Kelsthorpe Road. And this is where Henry and Gordon met a cow on the bridge. Alright. So I'd just like to thank Kalaka Boy for redeeming their XLO tokens as I try to fish myself out of the situation I've gotten myself into. Hearts Donut, healing varies. Let's try it on Ralsei. And everyone else is healed up, so it's all too much fun. Okay. TP Max. I'm starting to understand these attacks better, which is the point of having to try it multiple times. At Hypnosis. I think this is the third or fourth. Pip, let's ride the carousel game. Okay. Okay. I have... Wait. Can you go Oh! I think I get it. Those carousel horses move on a cylinder, so you could pass behind the sprites and avoid the hitbox. I think that's what's going on with that attack. Okay, so... Okay, spun something around. Having fun, join the club. Alright. Alright, we're doing good. Oh no, we don't have enough TP, which means that this is a healing turn. And we're going to... And... use... heal... Oh, okay. No, we won't have enough. We're gonna use our items for... We're gonna use defend, and we'll use an item for the healing. Because nothing's more important than having our TP enough that we could do the or else I use the dark burger.
I can do anything.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to get wise to... Darn it! Darn it, darn it, darn it! Okay, that didn't go well. No, we want to use... Rousey should be at full health after this. Now, Clackaboy is saying, oh yeah, Reggie did make some comments. Like, I know Reggie was... I knew already Reggie was kind of the main reason he really had to push and fight to get Wii Sports as a pack-in North America. And honestly, and people are... With the Switch 2 pricing situation, I think one of the problems I'm seeing is that people, both defending the price of Switch and its games and criticizing the price of Switch and its games, are both using inflation out of context in ways that don't really connect with the realities of consumer perception of pricing. And one of the things is, Nintendo Switch 2 is finally bringing Nintendo Switch into a pricing range where the prices are similar to those of the higher performance home consoles. And that's something Nintendo's never really done before. It's a situation that's really unprecedented for Nintendo. Yeah, they got the welcome tour thing not being included free is absurd. And I thought that even before I found out that the Switch was $450, before whatever impact of you know, tariffs. Okay. Oh my goodness. No. Okay. Might as well use the spin cake. And then... No, actually. No, actually, no. What we can do... We'll use the Dark Burger on Susie. And then have Ralsei use Heal Prayer. And we'll still have enough to, tire him on the next turn. This is go... Okay. Hypnosis? Okay. We have to survive this. Oh no. Okay. I'm misinterpreting the carousel attack. I thought it was possible because there were some attacks where I was contacting the sprite but wasn't getting damage. I don't know, it's weird. Okay. Okay. After this try, I'll probably take my midstream break. Let the games begin. Okay, so... Feels like a whirlwind. Alright. Okay. Feels like a whirlwind. No. No, yeah, we'll use... Okay. Oh, darn, took some damage to the last possible frame I could do so. Okay. Okay. I didn't look... I think I figured out that attack. Okay. Okay. What do I do now? Yeah, we don't have enough to... Okay. Actually, now might not be a bad time for Ralsei to use the spin cake, heal everyone at once. Let's ride the carousel game. Okay. Oh. Okay. Having fun, join the club, okay. Okay. Do we have enough to... No, not quite. Which makes this a perfect turn to... Heal Chris. Defend. And defend.
I can do anything.
Oh, I ran right into that last one. But... Okay, so only Susie will be targeted by this attack. Okay. You can't... So, revive? No. No one's been down yet, which is nice. We can defend. A good healing turn. You kids are... Okay. This is as far as we got last time. Oh no. No, doggone. No, okay, so revivement on Susie, so she'll have max HP. Never had such fun. Okay. Nice, okay. I think we're only one or two. We only, after this, we may only have to do it once more. I'll say chanted. Devil's Next Attack Weekend. Beauty is joying in my heart. Oh, new attacks. Oh, this is like flat out like Danmaku shooter style attacks. Oh, this red one makes it terrible. Okay. I barely made it through that. Okay. Okay, 33, 26. It's so exciting, I can't take it. Okay. Darn it. He's already knocked out again. This is it, boys and girls. See ya. Okay. Alright. Enough, you kids tire me up. We're gonna... I think we almost got it. Something terrible is coming. Oh boy. We want to... I think we would like to have... Ralse back. And... We're out of healing items. Kidding, here's my final chaos. This one's purely symbolic. Hey, we did it. Javel's pulling out all this... Oh, okay. Okay, we've got a... We have no option to heal. Or else they chanted something. These curtains are really on... Okay. Yeah, we've got to use No. Heal prayer on Chris.
I can do anything.
Whew. Ah, my goodness. Okay. Darn. Came real close that time. Yeah, well, it's time for us to take a 10-minute break. So, I'll be back. Okay. So, I'll be back in 10 minutes, and we'll give another shot. Hey everybody, I'm back, just as we were, and hopefully, well, I plan to hopefully stream for another 2 hours, and at the end of that 2 hours, we will hopefully at the very least defeated this boss. Now, I'm wondering if there's, sorry to stretch a bit. I'm wondering if there's there might be some better armor up ahead. There's one more shop that opens up before the final boss. They might have some better armor for us. If it takes us up until 740. Hold on, actually. 12. Yeah, in about 28 minutes, if we're still on this boss, we're gonna advance to do something during this stream other than fight this boss, and I do think there's one more shop in this final dungeon that might sell some better armor or better healing items than what we've got with us now. Alright, so we'll begin as we did before. And for anyone watching now, I need to add alert command, I really do. It's standard on so many streams. Oh, why did I run into that? That's some real tuchus. Okay. That was lazy. That sucked. Okay. Alright. Shall we play the ring around? Okay. Okay. Oh, doggone. Okay. Might as well use the Heart's Donut now. And defend so we could hopefully get enough TP. Oh. No, Rousey's dead again. I feel like restarting, but that's not easy to do. Okay. Actually, no, I know what I want to do. It's a shame that I'm using it this close, but we might as well heal the team up. Okay, there we go. Ah, okay, we took a little damage. I understand that attack now. I think I, at this point, understand both the knife attack and the spade spiral. Spade spiral, that sounds like a cool attack. Sure they don't call that in the game, okay. 1, 2.
I can do anything.
Oh my goodness, that did not go well. Okay. Yeah, I think, you know, there's lore about Chris liking chocolate. I wonder if that item will be most effective on him. Let's see. Yeah, I need to add alert command, because a lot of people expect that to happen, to be there. Javel. Yeah. I did not mean to attack. I did not mean to do that. I wasted another attack. At this point, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, at that point, that was my worst run yet, I think, actually. Okay, we are not taking a single scratch on this opening attack.
Chaos.
Okay. And that's our first thing we have to do. Is not take any damage on that first attack. No, okay. Alright. Now. No, we don't have enough. All three of us are getting targeted with this one. Oh. Alright. Took a scratch. Okay, we've mastered the knife attack. The variation with the big red scythe, that's a little different, but... I want to check, how much do we need for... We need 50%. Yeah, okay. And so if I then heal we won't be able to. So we'll use the Dark Burger on Chris now.
I can do anything.
Okay, good. Okay. Alright. Alright, that went good. Alright. Now.
I can do anything.
Oh. Okay. Took a scratch, but we did alright. Okay. Not quite enough to... Yeah, I might as well defend. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Alright. So... Chris gazed strangely. Okay.
I can do anything.
Oh boy. No! Now's our time to use our spin cake? Dark burger. Where's our spin cake? There we go. And we use defend. Make sure our Ooh, not again! If I didn't take that one hit, we'd be fine right now. No, we might as well. No point in cheaping out now. Use the revivement on Chris. And yeah, we'll use another healing item on Browser. A beauty is joying in my heart. We got to this point a lot faster. Okay. We only got this far once before. Oh. No. Okay, we're down. With Susie. Okay. You know, I guess we do have a secondary option to advance the scenario. Oh! Oh! Okay. So it advances the scenario but makes the attacks harder to avoid? Ooh. Alright. Huh. So it's easier to do with fewer... Okay. No. I thought I was hoping that it would revive Susie. I don't know if it's random or if it varies by character. Okay, Susie's up. Alright, it's so exciting. Ooh. Chaos Bomb was prepared for you. Yeah, we're gonna wanna... Okay, so item... Chris... No, item... Yeah... This is so... This interface can get so wacky sometimes. So disorienting. Okay, we all have near full HP. This is it, boys and girls. See ya. Alright, we barely made that. But... Now if you could start... I think we were maybe one attack away from winning. Okay. Something terrible is coming. Okay. We were very close. And he looks tired. His sprite looks tired. Oh, we have the chance to... what items do we have? We have no healing items. Actually... Okay. Heal prayer on Chris. Kidding, here's my phone. We did this already. Okay. I think we only have to make it one or two more turns. This body cannot be killed. Oh. Oh no, okay. I have to get through this turn flawlessly to win. Darn it! Ah. Alright. We only have a couple more attempts before I agreed that we would continue on for now to see if we can maybe get some better equipment that'll let us survive just one or two. We're one or two turns away from winning. Okay, got through the first turn as planned. One. Oh my goodness. Yeah, might as well have him use heal prayer. Because we're definitely not using Hearts go out to all you sinners. Okay. Okay. Rousey's down anyway. Alright. So if we defend, no, I guess we might as well use our revivement here. And defend in preparation for that's 2 or 3.
I can do anything.
Yeah, the riskiest ones are the ones when I can stay in the same sort of column, or this, yeah, when I have to change rows, that's when it gets real tricky. Okay, so if we the Choco Diamond, okay. Heal prayer. No, we're going to defend. Okay. I don't even know if that brought Chris back up or not. Okay. Yeah, I might as well use the... Yeah, let's use the spin cake.
I can do anything.
Alright. We keep spinning the world around. Yeah, if you stay towards the end, they very rarely come towards you. Okay. Magic? No.
Chaos, chaos.
Okay. Now, next attack weakened. Get more tired.
I can do anything.
Okay. No. We have 2 out of the 3 guys down. So Outstone it heals 60 for Rousey. Okay. This should get... Okay, so Chris is all the way back up. No, Rousey. Okay. Okay, so item. Yeah, let's try to bring Rousey back.
What?
Even Devil's Knife is smiling. Okay. No, how am I supposed to... Like, when you have the big knife, I don't know how you're supposed to be able to avoid that. I wasted that turn.
I can do anything. I can do anything.
Doggone. Alright. We have 8 minutes till the point at which I said that I'd move on from now. So why don't we... So it's probably... This will probably be the last time we try this for a minute. Okay. So if we... Well, we're just going to defend first turn and not take... We're not going to take a single hit point of damage. Okay.
Chaos.
Okay. Which puts us in line to do our first. Okay. Okay. Did a lot of damage to Chris, but... All three. This is coming to all three of us, so... Okay. Like, the version of this with the big red knife seems like impossibly unfair. Defend? Yeah, there's not much else to do. We're just gonna make sure that we have the max, as much TP as we can get away with having. Okay. Oh. There we go. Chris gazed strangely the next tech week and Javel became more tired. He having fun, join the club. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Okay. We took a lot of damage there, but no, we're like one. All that damage we took, we didn't graze enough to get one more percentage of TP so we could actually... Okay. Let's use the spin cake.
I can do anything.
Oh no, why did I... Okay. All I did was not run into it and I did it anyway. Okay. I mean, you can say that's true about every single attack in the game, but... I'll keep spinning the world around. Oh, okay.
I can do anything.
Okay. Darn, Chris, no. Okay. The fact that Chris is the only one that could do the act is so annoying. No, let's use our... Did we use the revive mitt? No, we did not. Let's use it on Chris. And use... Never had such fun. Okay. Yeah, let's use our Heartstone on Rousey. That seems to heal Rousey a lot in particular. So, how about... Okay. Oops, I did not mean to... I just wasted that turn. Javel's laughing incomprehensibly. That's nice. Okay. Ah, that sucks. Okay. There we go. This body can't be killed. No! Okay, Susie. Oh! Does it travel in the direction of the scythes? Like, okay. At least I'm getting a sense of what direction we're supposed to be. No. Already. No, it moves in random directions. That's the thing. There's no indication of which way it's going to move. So for now, why don't we just move forward? Let's do something else. Let's actually play the game. Let's get through the dungeon, see if there's any good items at the shop that might make it easier for us to beat the boss. Okay. Floor. Because there are times where if I had better items that could have healed just a tiny bit more, I know that would have gotten me through that fight. Might as well save here. Alright. Rudin Rangers come sparkling into view. Alright. Compliment. And defend. Susie complimented the enemy. Your outfit is not disgusting. No one ever said that to me before. Parish Lightners. Okay. Alright. New Ranger puts a power limiter on its feelings. Wowie wow. Okay. So we can have Susie compliment the other Rudin Ranger. And have Susie spare the one whose name is already yellow. You guys look like you're gonna kill me. And we can spare the last guy. And there we go. I could have defended and got a little more money possibly, but no, this is so Rudin's room. Yes, that's a door. We sold all of our beds to replace them with treasure. My back hurts, but life has never been better. Hey, it's you. You're that peaceful Lightner. Whoa, you even tamed the beast that was tormenting us. Beast? What beast? Oh, you even taught the beast to talk. Here, have a Choco Diamond. I'm sorry, we don't have any room for that. That's okay. I already ate it. Looks like a family photograph. Yeah, we're not getting by unless we fight them, so. Let's act towards the top. Rousey defend. Yeah, if it's not disgusting. Oof. Rudin Ranger fantasizes about divine gems. Okay. Now, we'll compliment the other one. And spare. You look like you're gonna kill me. King never said that to me before. Oh, goodness. Oof. Chris is actually down. Okay. Defend and spare. There's a save point right over here, so we can just go ahead and heal up. Now, so we have an arrow and an elevator to top floor. Currently stuck at the top floor until someone writes it down. Alright, so that's just a shortcut for later. we've seen these hazards before. I don't remember. Okay, I was gonna say let's do this in clockwise order. So 12 o'clock, that's locked. Let's go to. What's this? Oh. Oh gosh, it's this guy. So the worms have decided to crawl out and play. Who's there? Gah, those fools! I am Rule's card, our greatest adversary. Thou mayest claw us past all those otherest conundrums, but those were created by utter weaklings. Now prepare thyself for the strongest puzzle of thou's life. Toil, worms! And of course the joke is it's a painfully simple puzzle that is effortlessly defeated. God damn it! Oh, what's got here? Inside was a club sandwich. Yeah, we don't have storage, which is very annoying. Alright, let's use one of these. Inside was a club sandwich. Okay, so let's see what the club sandwich does. Club switch. A sandwich that can be split into 3 heals 30 HP to the team, you know? You know, that might actually be a better... Yeah, that I can think of some situations where... Castle bathroom, royal flush, currently occupied. Okay, we can advance upward now. Yeah. Let's take... Oh! Head Happy blocked the way quietly, times 3. Let's have Susie flirt with it. And... You ordered Susie to flirt with the enemy. And hell no. Aw, Susie, it's okay if you don't know how. What? Shut up, that's not the problem. Are you sure? That face is so cute. Look at that face. It's cute. Okay. Alright, look, wise guy. I'll show you. Watch this. Ahem. So, you come here often? That Happy felt awkward and left. Hey, get back here and let me flirt with you. And Happy's mind is an enigma. Lord season for the enemy? Hell no, let's see Rousey do it. I suppose if it can't be helped. Happy, your beauty is just transcendent. Your hair is like a waterfall of... Oh, wait. Do you have hair, or... Happy felt awkward and walked and left. Oh dear, wait! Not so easy, huh? Alright, that was easy to dodge. Or it's easy to flirt the enemy. Oh my god, Chris, I can't. Do it yourself. You said some sweet lines. The enemies were deeply enamored. So it says you, as in me, not Chris, as in them. Very interesting. Alright. Looks like Hathy sold all the gems and Hathy sold all the beds and replaced them with gems. All the gems and replaced them with beds. Looks extremely well slept. Hathy looked at you kindly. Your sins against Hathy were forgiven. We haven't done anything mean to any Hathys. I want to see. Equip. Power. Leads the level 1 leader, Dark Knight, Lovely Prince. So if they think there's an Easter egg, looks like a bed. Will you rest here? No, you won't. It's not your bed. Looks like a bed. Will you rest here? No, you won't. It's not your bed. Looks like a bed. Will you rest here? No, you won't. It's not your bed. I think if I check the last one there, the last one. Okay. You thoroughly investigated all of the beds. Your rank was upgraded to Bed Inspector. Level 1 Bed Inspector. Inspects all beds inexplicably. Yeah, we'll go through this again. Alright, so... yeah, so we just have to... And... So this won't take as long now, huh? It worked. Susie did not help. Okay, so this won't take as long now. Nah, I took some damage. Oh, we could spare them all now. That's very convenient. Yes, that whole element so the last time around that was a unique event. I was worrying you'd have to go through that big elaborate sequence each time. Okay, so that's down. Alright, so there's nothing else on this floor, really. You got some paper dolls. Oh. You can make the little portrait of Lancer stick its tongue out. Okay, it's another one of these. Okay. Gah! Those guys really think that was all I had? Wrong! It's time for you to feel my real power! Behold, my ultimate puzzle! Have at you! Now we have to push it tube spots. Gullible worms! That wasn't just my ultimate puzzle! I have a waste better one right here! Can we see it? No! Chris just looks like... Really? That's what that look says. It's the only look they ever show, but... Okay. What do we got here? Open the treasure chest inside was a revived mint. Let's use that. Let's, since we actually can, Actually, I want to look up what the Choco Diamond and the Hearts Donut, what do they do exactly? Deltarune Wiki. Okay, so it varies. It heals Choco 80 for Chris. So for Chris, it's... Hold on. Excuse me. So for Chris, it's the same... Okay, for Chris, it's better than a Dark Burger. So we use the Choco Diamond for Chris. Alright, so Choco Diamond, and what is the Hearts Donut? Hearts Donut. So the Hearts Donut. So it restores the most HP for Susie, huh? Susie, it restores 90. Okay. Alright, so we want to keep those. We're going to get rid of a Dark Burger then. We'll use it with Chris. Get the revivement. Okay, so this is funky. I'm the first party member. I'm in charge of the DPS. Yeah, instead of damage per second, it's dancing party soundtrack. Oh, let us take your coat and put it in the toilet, huh? Which we don't even have. Tries the baseballs. Yeah, eat so many you choke. Do they eat sports? Then we could all play Twister. Just stay out of our way. We lose even by ourselves. It's a boombox. It's playing clubs music instead of, because this is the room of the Clover creature. So Clover's clubs. Hathy is the second party member. It is the healer. She was in charge of catering the party. Unfortunately, the cake she commissioned was destroyed in a field somewhere. Aww. So that... I want a sandwich for... Now I want a sandwich. Thinking of clubs made me think of club sandwich. Now I want a sandwich. Oh wait. Is there anything up top? Is there anything worth it up here? No, it's actually just a joke with a cartoon splat sound. Oh, you know, I guess that unlocked that gate down there. We never saw the spikes up, so it didn't feel like so much of an accomplishment. Let's see what's in this shop. Yes. Welcome to my shop, you ungrateful worms! Okay. Fragrant sauce heals 50 HP. Brave axe. You don't need it. Scarf healing up. Weapon homemade. So it's a weapon. Defensive charm. Time to look up defense. You need to know what this defense 1 and 2 thing is. So we'll look on the Deltarune wiki. Defense. No, it doesn't. Defense and Defense Deltarune. Stats, okay. So reading, there we go. Stats, or this and that, no. HP, hit points, current HP. Defense DF is a stat that affects how much damage character takes from attacks and certain spells. It is possessed by party members and enemies. Defense may increase with equipment, primarily armors, but some weapons can also increase defense. Guts. Damage. What is defense 1 and 2? Hold on. I want to know what defense 1 and 2. Deltarune. Okay. Alright, and nothing's explaining it. I'll check it out later. For now, I'll buy this. Okay. Let's talk. About yourself. Why sell to us? I am the Duke of Puzzles, rules card. My hobbies include calligraphy, law-keeping, bug-keeping, cages, and long walks in the dungeon. Artist thou one of my admirers, Worm? Why sell to us? Haha, so that I might amass funds, Worms, an army of funds, so that I may crushest thou like fermented grapes into a most delicious and adult beverage. Vengeance! Ha ha! Oh, how I amuse myself! The King. Our Lord King art a cruel and terrifying monarch. However, he is also brilliant, for he had decided this to appoint us to me as Duke of Puzzles. After pretty much if everyone else was firedest or placed inside a cage. Truly a benevolent ruler, the King's son. His son, on the other hand, is more troublesome than a fistful of fleas. He always asked me the worst queries, and calleth me his lesser dad. Our relation is none, you little water beetle. I placate you for your father's sake. I do not wisheth to hear your MP3s. I would rather listen to the sweet song of death. How is he anyhow? Alright. Say thou in the dungeon, Worms! Okay. Oh, this must be Lancer's room. Okay, they all do the same thing. A bicycle is lovingly tucked into bed. It's a hole made recreationally. You found 20 rupees in the hole. Unfortunately, that's not a useful currency here. It's a hole presumably dug for fun. There's salsa buried in the ground here. It's some kind of digging implement. It's a music player. Listen to the contents. Listen. It's full of cartoon splat noises. Okay. This went over my head last time. Yeah, there's holes dug everywhere because Lancer is a spade, and spades are a type of shovel, so... Yeah, it's just in its nature to dig holes for fun. Let's see how much... Wait a second. Ride the elevator ride. Alright, now that's our shortcut to the end, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I know what's in this room. In this room is the second to final boss of the chapter. Enough, worms! Thou may have cheated it through mine puzzles, but in combat thou shalt be scattered about. Come, knaves, prepareth for battle with whatever this is. Huh? It's the enemy from earlier, but its crown looks different. It looks the same. Yes, with my control crown, I mayest control any disc-shaped life form. Oh no, it looks like it's in pain. It looks the same. Yes, the control crown is painful, but I'm certain this creature will feeleth relief when it sees how much more pain thou will be in. Here it comes, again. Let's use Susie's idea as our act. Susie, you want to act? Aw, what's your idea? Well, how do I say this? I kind of need you for this one. That's fine, Susie. I'll help. You want to apologize to it for earlier, right? Nah, I just need you to stay still. Poor Rousey's little glasses. Chris, we gotta get that crown off its head. Help me throw Rousey at it. No, we're gonna miss. The crown loosened a little. Oh, I actually took some damage there. The crown is 20% loose. There we go. Yeah, I have to time those button presses so that when Susie throws Rousey, it'll hit his crown. Yeah, thank goodness for those iframes. Okay. The crown is 55% loose. Okay. I have enough confidence that, we shouldn't need to heal. The crown greatly loosened. Yeah, this time we won't, crown is 90% loose. We're gonna end the battle this turn. The crown greatly loosened. Wow. That was very easy. You won. You got 0 EXP and 7 dark dollars. Why, brilliant! Just brilliant! I know you couldst do it, thou great heroes thou! Thou seest that was merely a friendly test of thine abilities. But thou hast won, and now nothing blocks thine path. I personally could not be less of an obstruction. But you, good luck be with you, heroes. You didn't even try to fight us. So at this point, there's nothing left to do except for all that's left is the final boss. The point at which we are saved is there's nothing left for us to do in this game except beat the secret boss. I don't feel like fighting this tail again. Okay. Alright, let's go to the mystery floor. We need to actually equip the new armors that Chris has. That we got for Chris. Chris doesn't have them yet. Okay. Alright. And we got Rousey. Magic will go from 7 to 9. So I guess his healing will be stronger. And his fluffiness will be up. Aww. Okay. Yeah, let's... Yeah, Rousey's kindness, 100% fluffiness. Yeah. So the chocolate's for Chris and the donut is for Susie. Yeah, we're going to... Yeah, either I'm going to fight until we're either going to beat Jevil. If I beat Jevil, I'm going to end the stream there. And if we don't end the stream, we will pick up with the, yeah, we'll pick up from this point tomorrow. Next coming Saturday. Yeah, if it was not for my intent to beat Jevil, we could have easily completed Chapter 1 today. And the reason so if we beat, when we beat Jevil today, and then end the stream, next time around we'll fight the final boss, and there's an interactive ending, and you cannot save after beating the final boss of this chapter. So we want to have time to walk around and enjoy the interactive ending. So we will. Chaos, chaos, catch me if you can. Alright, did not go perfectly, but we have enough to... Shall we put it? Oh no. No, okay, this is not... This is just to get us back into gear, so you don't have to worry too much, but... Yeah, we have 2 revivements now. My hearts go out to all you sinners. Oh goodness. The air crackles with freedom. Okay. Yeah, actually, let's use the top cake. Or the spin cake, excuse me. Yeah, that's full. Let's make the devil's knife. Yeah, effortless now. It's very easy to now that I understand how that attack works. So, if we induce tired, yeah. Next attack weakened, become more tired. Okay. Whew. Perfect. No, you didn't get enough, He having fun, join the club. Okay. All right, now we're on fire.
I can do anything.
Hearts, diamonds, I can do anything. All right. There we go. All right. Who keeps spinning the world around? Oh no, we took a little damage. Okay, nice. Okay. Nah, not quite enough to... You kids are really keeping up. Oh no, okay. That's alright. Oh no, man, Rouse, jeez. Okay. Why do we want to... Okay. So if we use another... Whew. beauty is joy in their heart. Okay. Whew. Okay, so let's use Chris's item, which is going to be the chocolate diamond. And Rousey's going to use heal prayer on themselves, because I won't be able to heal even. Okay. No. Why? Okay. And magic item. We're gonna use Susie's item. The dark burger. No, the heart's donut.
I can do anything and what?
No, that's not being able to know. No. Why? Okay. Alright. Alright. So if we... So spare. Act. Huh. I'm looking at my options here. I mean, we need to heal Rousey. Alright. Okay. The world is spinning, spinning. That's this thing he always says things twice, Jubble does. Okay. It's so exciting, I can't take it. Chaos bomb was prepared for you. Okay, so actually, if we item club sandwich and defend, then we want to use heal prayer for Chris. This is it, boys and girls. Alright, that was easy. Rousey chanted something. Jubble's attack weakened. Jubble became more tired. Enough. Okay, his expression's changing. Alright. Something terrible is coming. Kidding, here's my final chaos. Alright, here we go. Alright, next attack weekend.
I can do anything.
Okay. Alright.
Chaos.
Please, it's just a simple chaos. Okay, that was totally not red. Yes! 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 We did it! Wow. Okay. Ad break starts in 3 minutes. Okay, how about... Okay. Pacify. Okay. Yay, we use pacify. We don't use that often, but that's it. What fun? What fun! I'm exhausted. You kids tired me up. Now I will sleep for the other 100 years. Unfortunately, you kids cannot have such a pleasant dream. From now, a nightmare will awaken in your hearts, in the shadow of the night's hand. Lightners, can you stop it? Hoo-hee-hee-hee. Either way, a mischief, a chaos. Lightners, from inside your little cell, take this and do your strongest. You got the Shadow Crystal. Jevel's tail was added to your armors. We're saving. Let's see. What do we want to do with this? Okay. No, we gotta go in our equipment. Who has the... Can we give Chris a tail? A J-shaped tail that gives you devil energy. Attack 13, defense 2-6. Okay. Five. Defense. He has... I wonder... He put the tail, okay, that's interesting. The flavor text at the bottom said, I'd figured I'd grow one someday. Huh. It's sticky, huh, Chris? I wonder what... I want to take... Yeah. You can't take things from her. You have to give her, Susie, a substitute. I'm a good devil, okay? Says Rouse. Aw. It's sticky, huh, Chris? Okay. Alright. We're saving. And let's look at our items. Yeah, they are none. Let's go and buy some items. We're gonna buy some replacements for all the stuff we used up. Floor 1. We want to talk... I forgot what... I don't know if I've ever looked at what Sham says after you defeat Jevel. And plus I want to go rebuy some items from him. Bake sale. No, we need to go to the field. Alright. Oh no, we went too far. We walked right past it. Now, okay, buy. Let's buy... 2 dirt candies. 2. And let's talk to him about Jevel. He was a funny little man, once the court jester, I the court magician. A friend. Could I consider him a friend? Perhaps, perhaps not. But he was the only one who matched me in the games we used to play. One day he met a strange someone, and since then he began to change. He started saying bizarre things that didn't completely make sense, but didn't completely not make sense either. Soon he began to see the world as a game and everyone as its participants. As the court mage and his only companion, I was forced to lock him away. Or rather, lock us all away, in his own words. Since that time, the strange words he said have stuck inside my cotton. And my view of this world has become darker yet darker. Reflecting on those old memories, I think perhaps I miss playing games with him. And I wonder if I hadn't been asked to lock him up, would I have found a little more purpose in my life? We won. You defeated him, really? You really defeated him. I see. Perhaps you three may truly be heroes after all. But Jevel was just a taste of what you'll face from now on. One day soon, you too will begin to realize the futility of your actions. At that time, feel free to come back here. I'll make you tea. And we can toast to the end of the world. Yeah, this is a character with some deeper yet deeper lore to them. See you again, or not. Alright. All we have left to do. It's a door. Where will you go? We will go to the castle. Actually, let's go to the bake sale, actually. No, I went to the wrong door. Actually, no. I actually want... No, I want to go to the forest. I decided... I forgot I could go get another top cake. And, yeah, we are winding down the stream. We're just prepping for the final boss right now. So we want some of the best items the game has to offer. This way? Yeah, I think it's this way. Oh, no, wrong way. Here we go. We're almost up to the top shelf. Alright. Convince. And defend. And defend. You told Rudin to quit fighting, it was utterly sway. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You know, it just occurred to me, Jevel as a Joker card uses attacks, because in certain card games the Joker could be used to represent other things, and it was Diamond, yeah, it was Diamond, yeah, it uses Diamonds, Clubs, Spades, Diamonds, Clubs, Spades, and Hearts in its attack, so interesting. Aw, okay. Alright. And boom, you won. Mamma Mia, you want an inferior cake, my friend? Take cake. Please take this cake. It's worthless, my dear friend. You got the spin cake. Nice. I just walked one screen away and they're already back. That's so annoying. Alright. Lecture the enemies and the importance of kindness. The enemies became tired. Oh! Oh wait, so we can spare one. No. Okay, actually, defend, and then have Rouse pacify the happy. Okay, that's a tad confusing. Ruden's starting to fall asleep. Okay. Alright, cool. And it's back to the castle. No, actually, we're going to the bake sale next. We'll pick up some unique items. No, wrong way. Yeah, coming and going, we went the wrong way in that little interchange area. That little four-way crossroads. Alright, there should be... This is the next door. Bake sale. The door opened. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Okay. Alright. What do we have? Yeah, that's a full set of stuff. Okay. Let's go to the castle. We'll check rules card shop. See if there's anything better than what we have. Because we did get those unique items for Chris and Susie. Don't feel like fighting them now, so let's go over to the shortcut elevator. Ride. And let's see what's in the shop. The Brave Axe. Wait, there's no... Okay, I'm glad I dealt with this the way I did, because there are no healing items. There are no, yeah, there's no healing items in here. Okay. So if we save... We're gonna save at the last save point. That might be the last save point before the next boss. Okay, look at, there's a little checkered dude. Its previously violent expression is turned to kindness. It will now live a peaceful life. And of course the joke is, its expression never changes. Ah. Card Castle Throne, 313 hours. Alright, so that is... I know the next room is going to have the final boss of this chapter in it. And so the next stream, Saturday the 19th, it's going to be me and all you, or at least whoever among you makes it here, whether you're active in chat or standing guard in the Silent Squad. We're going to beat the final boss of Deltarune, Chapter 1, which is an incredibly easy boss fight compared to Jevil. There was a point, honestly, early on I wasn't sure. I'm like, can I actually beat this guy? But we did it anyway, and I feel proud of myself. Yeah, actually, I'll be honest. Defeating Jevil is probably the most difficult thing I've ever done on stream. It took close to 2 hours. Arguably close to 3. I'll look on the recording. I'll see how many times it took me. Yeah, that was one of the most difficult things I've done on stream, and probably one of the more difficult things I've done in video games in general. So, yeah, I'll be back. Now, if I didn't defeat Jevil by now, I'd play on till the end of the stream, or till 9 o'clock, but it's a good stopping point. We've been streaming for 3.5 hours, and... You know, I'm really happy with this stream and the last one, because my ideal stream would be, you know, I do my 10-minute warm-up screen, but then on the hour I come on camera, we play games for 2 hours, I take a 10-minute stretch break, and then for another 2 hours, or until a good stopping point, we, you know, we keep playing. So, yeah. Let's see, is anyone on now? Yeah, none of my pals are on right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Yeah, so I'll be back in a week. On Saturday the 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you all next time, and thank you very much for watching.